Hello everybody, I'm Louise Young and welcome to my YouTube channel. And just before we start, just because this is YouTube, just wanted to say if you like the videos on here and you're enjoying and benefiting from the meditations, please like, subscribe, share, comment kindly, maybe buy me a cup of coffee. Everything helps to raise the profile of this channel so it can reach the people who will benefit from it. So on my last video, I was talking about having an out-of-body experience, or OBE as they're known as. And as you can imagine, this was a deeply life-changing moment for me, and I really believe an absolute gift, a gift at that time where I was in such a place of real darkness and real fear. So I just wanted to also talk about when we are going through severe health challenges or just severe challenges in our life, whether that may be mental, emotional, or spiritual, we can really feel so alone, and we can forget that actually we are incarnated on this earth not alone, that we have our guides, our angels that walk with us all the time, and they are encouraging us to ask them for help and to spend quiet, still moments where we give them the availability to come in and to help us. So during my severe health journey with Emmy, certainly at the beginning, even though I had actually always been a very spiritual person, I always felt as a child that there was something more. I felt that I had seen, well, I know I had seen fairies when I was a little girl, even though everyone said to me, oh no, it's all in your imagination. But I know that I did. I had always felt that there was so much more than just this physical body, but through sort of social conditioning and just living here on earth, which is a very fear-based place to be, I had really lost touch a lot with my spiritual side, and I'm sure many of you can really feel that as well, really empathize with that. Anyway, so that out-of-body experience profoundly brought me back into that space of knowing and just trusting who I really was and who we all are. So we are our physical bodies, we are our light bodies, and we are also our souls, our energy bodies. We are beautiful energy beings. And also for many of us who have been affected by health challenges, dis-ease, however that may manifest for you, we are often real sensitive beings. We are empaths. And being an empath is something I'm going to be speaking about today, because being an empath, often, throughout the years, or certainly throughout sort of former years, we're told empaths we're weak, we're oversensitive, you analyze too much, you think too much, you feel too much. I'm sure many of us have been told this, but this is just who we are. We feel other people's energies. We feel the collective energies. We feel the energies of what's going on in our world, what's going on in a room that we walk into. And it can be very difficult to work out where our energy field stops and where someone else's begins. So I teach a lot of this when I see my one-to-one healing clients. Where do we begin and we end? Well, really, we are everything. We are all a web of conscious light. We are all connected, and us empaths can really feel that. But we don't want to be just continuously going through our lives, our days, just feeling that and absorbing all that energy into ourselves all the time. Because as my guides tell me all the time, when we have fear aggravation, whether that may be sadness, anger, however that manifests for you, that blocks the flow of energy in the body. And I know for certain with a journey of chronic fatigue or burnout, ME, however you may want to label it, because after all, it is just a label, that we are absorbing that energy into our body and it is blocking the flow of our energy. So certainly with a journey of ME, or really any chronic health illness, we want to get to the root cause. So I'm not going to be talking here about detoxification as far as nutritional therapy goes, even though I'm trained in that and many other modalities. I want to keep this channel talking about energy, because for me, when I actually got down to actually understanding myself as an energy being and working with my energy, that's when I really feel that I began to heal, when I began to properly take a step forward and come out of the fear and out of my head, because we are, as humans, thinking all the time. The mind is going, and particularly when we're not feeling well, we're in that sense of fear, and fear, of course, causes blocked energy and aggravations in the body. And we're picking up on other people's fear as well, because we are super sensitive, empathic beings that we are. So certainly for me, I had done many years of every type of holistic therapy that you could think of, and of course they are all absolutely wonderful, and I would totally encourage people to explore. But for me, I think I felt I'd gone as far as I could go with it, and now I needed to work with energy, which is what ultimately led me to being an intuitive healer, is how I practice now. And I constantly have my daily energy practices that I do for myself to clear my energy field, to feel into where I am, where my energy is. Have I absorbed anybody else's energy? Which I really do. This past weekend, I was just staying in a busy hotel, which is something I don't actually do that much now, but I did this past weekend, and I was having breakfast in the buffet dining room, and it was hot and it was noisy and it was loud, and I just felt completely drained and completely overwhelmed. And I just had to go outside, take my shoes off, stand on the ground, and just feel into the energy around me. And I could feel that I had absorbed a huge amount of collective, busy, stressed energy from everyone else. And I just had to just stand there for a few moments and clear my energy field. And I'll be doing that in the next meditation that I bring through. That really helped me. And this is an ongoing practice and something I really encourage my clients to do, or anyone I particularly meet who appears or feels like they are in that overwhelmed state of energy. So again, I know for myself that part of my journey with the ME was to help bring this knowledge to other people, because we are taught still in our world, even though I feel that this is changing. It is gradually changing now as we begin to awaken during this time of the sort of mass awakening. So people are understanding more, and we have a lot more knowledge, I think, coming through from people about us being energy beings. But at the end of the day, it's about how we feel in ourselves, and it's about coming back to our own wisdom. So this is so, so important. And it's what as I say, what I teach a lot. So we can read books, we can go on workshops, we can go for healing and anything else. But at the end of the day, how are we feeling? Can we feel into our own energy field? Can we feel perhaps into our own organs even? This is also something that I do for myself and I do when I do the healings for people. So can we feel where we have got blocked energy? Are we feeling blocked in our digestive system? Are we feeling blocked in our liver, which can often hold the energy of anger? Do we have some forgiveness to do? Are we feeling blocked in our kidneys or adrenals, which are certainly the organs that hold a lot of fear energy in them? So thank you for listening today. And I just encourage you just to perhaps start to sit for just a few moments every day. If you can get that time, perhaps first thing when you wake up in the morning, perhaps when you go to bed at night. And just call in your guides, your angels, your healing team around you, your higher self, and just perhaps work with feeling, where are you feeling any blocked energy, any heavy energy in your body, any stress energy, however that manifests for you. For many of us, it's disruptions in our enteric nervous system, which is our small intestine. That can certainly hold a lot of knotting, a lot of tight energy there. So on the next meditation, I'm going to be guiding you to bring through your healing team and also begin to connect with where you are feeling any of this stuck energy. And we're going to bring in some beautiful sacred symbols. I'm going to be using the infinity sign, which is the flowing of the figure of 8. Very, very powerful sign. Many people walk the infinity sign, the figure of 8. I like to draw it over me. I draw it over my clients. I use selenite often. That's really good for getting the energy flowing as well. So that's a really lovely practice that you can do if you haven't got time. You just want to draw that infinity sign over you. So we're going to bring that through in the next meditation just to help clear your energy field, bring you back to that center, that stillness, that calmness within you. It's your stuff, not everybody else's. Let's let that go and let's come back to the peace and calm which is in you. So thank you so much for listening again today, and I hope you enjoy the next meditation, and please do like and share with others so they can be helped as well. Thank you, everybody, and I'll see you soon.